Hello there, welcome to Meta 5 Manifestation. Hey, want to change your life? I'll teach you how. My name is Franklin and welcome to the channel. You can find us over at meta5manifestation.com or follow the link below to meta5manifestation.com/free class for my free masterclass and webinar. It's free and you're going to get a ton out of it and hope it'll benefit you. Well, let's get into today, and we're going to talk about asking, okay, in the right way. We're going to talk about the connection between asking and your intuition. This is super, super crucial, and it's a faculty, it's a responsibility, it's an avenue that you absolutely have to master and have to develop out. Now, ask yourself right now, okay, what am I doing? Am I listening to my intuition, and where is it leading me, right? Now think of a scenario in your life right now that you've been sort of wrestling with, right? And think about what the connection is between your sort of wanting something, your desire for something, and the things around you in your peripheral vision, right? Like things and events that happen in your life. Now try to connect the dots, because the technique and what I'm going to show you today is something very, very powerful. And the cool thing about this is that it's really a path of development, okay? It's something that you're going to sort of like work into, right? As if you're a runner or a weightlifter or into yoga, or writing or anything, any sort of craft that you have or any skill set. You're going to develop it out over time. You're not going to master it right now today, but I'm going to give this to you so that you can build it out in your life and keep paying attention, right? Because where thoughts go, energy flows, as they say. Okay, so again, recapping my energy in, energy out sort of structure. This is kind of like my proprietary sort of level. And there are 5 things here, right? And again, you are in a simulation, right? We are all in a simulation, and you are in control of that simulation. So control it with confidence, because everything you need is in front of you right now, believe it or not. And if you can't find it or see it, ask. And this is a capital A.S.K. This is an acronym. Ask stands for something, and I just created this. Ask and follow your intuition, okay? Now, when you're asking, ask yourself, who am I asking? Right? When you ask for things, who are you asking? Are you praying? Are you asking yourself? Are you asking this unknown universe? And when you're talking to yourself and asking who you're asking, think about direction. Close your eyes and think about where your energy and asking is going. Is it going from your body out, or is it going in to yourself, into your mind, into your heart, into your gut? Where is it going? Okay. Now, it's very important to understand when you're asking, I want you to ask within. I don't want you asking without. I don't want your energy going out into this concept of a universe or something out there that is beyond the sort of scope of your control. Now follow me on this and understand this is very, very crucial. All creation is within you. You are in a simulation and you control that simulation. Therefore, all of your thoughts, all of the feelings housed in your mind and your body, right? This is what creates the reality. The result of what you see around you is just an echo. It's just the screen projecting what you've already created inside, okay? So when you're asking, ask within. And I'm going to give you a biblical sort of parallel to help you understand. Now, excuse me. Ask, I call this isomorphic asking, okay? And the reason is there's several things that overlap, okay? Now, ask, as you see, is an acronym that I created. And I love this because this parallels one of the 3 greatest sayings I've ever encountered in my life, okay, as an academic and a philosopher and a student of the law of attraction and affirmations, okay? So here it is, and I'm sure you've heard this before. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be opened, right? And what that tells you is that whatever you're after, you're going to find your answers. And of course, it comes in sequence. A, S, and K, right? Asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find, knocking the door will be open. Asking, right? And so ask and follow your intuition. So when you ask things, follow your intuition. In fact, right now, why don't you focus on something. Choose something right now. I want you to choose something right now. What is that thing? What is that thing you're choosing in your mind? What pops up? Okay, something popped up right now. Now, ask about it. Think about ask and you shall receive. Think about the support of that, the permission that you've just been given to actually ask and receive. It kind of frees you up. And that energy is amazing. Okay, do you feel that? I hope you feel that. Comment down below that, yes, like you felt some weight come off of you. You've just been given permission. Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be opened. Okay, so asking is literally just saying things. It's thinking things, right? Seeking is like, okay, I'm going to take action and go out and do something. Knock and the door will be opened is also kind of the same thing, right? It's taking actions, it's stepping in things, connecting with things, okay? So interacting, really, right? Because knocking involves, right, a connection of physical elements, right? So you're really into the action that you're doing, okay? So when you're asking, to me, I'm asking my nervous system. I'm asking my gut. I'm asking my subconscious. I call this technique interoception, okay? It's anything inside and not an external universe. The universe is within. If you want more information on this and all the science behind this, I have a full online course that covers all of this and will teach you all these techniques in depth. Plus, there are levels of coaching in there, which I can sort of help you and answer questions for you, okay? So, isomorphic asking. And this is really, really important to understand because now, right, are you getting any reflections? Go back to what you're asking yourself and think, okay, what impressions am I getting? What is my gut telling me, right? And oftentimes my gut may not answer right away, or most likely I'm out doing something and then things just come to me, right? Like the other day, I literally, and I said this in a prior video, I was thinking about having dinner with somebody. 10 minutes later, they texted me and said, hey, let's go out to dinner. And, you know, this happened again last night. Also, I was thinking the other day about a certain dollar amount that I was like, you know, this would be a nice supplemental amount to have. And literally, I think 3 days later or so, I found something that was just hidden there. These money is just sitting there for me. And it was a monthly sort of stipend. And I was just like, I manifested just about the amount that I actually wanted to help out with a project that's going on. It was like temporary monies that I was seeking, and it just landed in my lap. Okay, but it's also goes back to item number 4 on our list, right? Everything you need is in front of you. At that moment, I didn't notice those things, but when I started asking and following my gut and took the steps, I was knocking and I was seeking because I was actually doing things. I didn't sit around. I started investigating avenues and the funds were there. But if I hadn't gone out and knocked, if I hadn't gone out and sought, I wouldn't. Those things would not have been revealed to me. See, so number 4 and number 5 are very, very important on this list. Now, what did you come up with? And I want you to really sort of attune your mind to this, right? Because it's all about where you focus your energy. Okay, so when you start asking, what's happening in your subconscious is that your mind is going to focus on things that maybe you'd never had looked at before, and it's going to come into the sort of forefront of your perception. Okay, and this is the sort of mechanics behind manifestation in many, many different ways, and things that I teach you in depth in my online course. So really, again, you're in a simulation. You are in control. So important to realize that you are in control. And since you are in control it with confidence. Go back and watch my other videos because I talk about these 3 steps about the simulation, being in control, and having that level of confidence. Okay, it really is about that confidence. Okay, and everything you need is in front of you. So if you find it, ask. If you can't find it, ask. And so this is my acronym, okay, A.S.K, for ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be open. I really think this technique is superb, and I think this will get you guys going. I really, really want to hear from you guys and hear from your successes, because that's just what it's about. right, is just delivering the goods. And I just love hearing people's stories of what came into their life and how listening to your gut sort of paid off, right? Maybe you're getting that quiet inkling within you to say, well, maybe I should go out and go shopping right now. You never know. Sometimes you just go out and you'll run into somebody and go, oh my goodness, like what? And you make a connection. That literally happened to me. I'll tell you another quick story. Many years ago, I played in bands, live bands. I'm a guitarist. I play bass and stuff. And then, about a year ago, I just started thinking like, man, I want to play out again. I want to just really get into some jams with people. And by just getting involved with certain things, nothing related to music, okay, by the way, like going out to Safeway, or I went and I just signed up for this project at work and somebody was there and I saw a picture of a bass and I'm like, oh, and now we're jamming together and now we're building up like a band again. So this just happens through random things that builds this thing out. And it's like I said, hey, I'd like to play music more actively again. And boom, things just start showing up. Okay. And I had a friend of mine who plays music out, and I go talk to him one night just how we conversate. And he says, yeah, we should jam sometime. He's never said that before. I mean, so it's just like I didn't predicate that, but it happens. So again, ask. Okay. But the important lesson here is that I didn't sit down and just wait for things to drop in my lap. I listened to my hunches, my intuition, my gut. Okay. And it told me, hey, go talk story, go do this, go do that. And it always has led in miraculous ways. The great American mystic Neville Goddard has famously called this the bridge of incidents. Okay, so anyway, we're going to leave you here and check us out online, meta5manifestation.com. I have a free quick masterclass webinar. It's free. You can learn some things there, and it'll kind of get you prepped up for the course. If you want the full online course, you can go over and check meta5manifestation.com. We have people in there learning and growing, and a cool support community that comes with some personal coaching from me. I'm not going to pass you off to any assistants because I don't have any. It's just me, and you're going to get all of me because I really, really, really love being hands-on with learning. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Love you. Keep growing, keep manifesting, and here's to all of your wonderful, wonderful success.